Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 with the Rude Man. We are on a new map. This is an Alien Gym map. It's called Mercury Farms. And we played Alien Gym maps before. They're a lot of fun. And this one looks like it's going to be about the same. A lot of fun. So I was going to do kind of a flyover and not going to, but I decided we're so close to Farm Sim 19 that I'm just going to start playing this for a week or so, and we'll learn about it as we go. It's got some interesting things on it. You can purchase the farms inside here. So if you want to buy fields, you can buy fields inside here. I usually use the mod, the Bank of Hagenstedt, so we'll worry about that later. Let's go find our farm. Okay, so we're starting off. Let me just pull this up so I got a mouse. We're starting off at the shop here. There's a little farm right here that we'll look at in a minute. We've got the animal farms over here, and then we've got the main farm down here on field by field 10. So I'm going to drive down to the main farm to start with. We need to buy equipment. I sold all the equipment that came with the map, and we'll buy our own here. But let's drive on down to the, oh, first of all, they need to go and make sure that we don't have withering on. Big farm. I mean, big new map. I haven't tried anything yet. So let's see. Where's the plant withering? Right there. Oh, it's already off. Wow, and he's already got it set up how I like it with the buy thing. Cool. Yeah, usually it comes like with that, and I usually change it to buy. It's already on normal dirt, 5 times traffic off. It's a European map. Traffic's on the wrong side of the road. I don't like that, so I'll turn it off. I don't like traffic anyway, so we're gonna go find our farm. He's down the road here. It's a smallish map with smallish fields, but if you notice, the roads are good and wide, so you can use your bigger equipment if you want to. There's no point using too big of equipment because the fields just aren't that big. There is a empty spot over there that you can put, my helicopter's in it right at the moment, that you can put placeables in if you need them. I don't know what it needs yet. I haven't actually looked at the farm yet. So vehicle shop, BGA, garden center, and livestock market. I haven't looked at it, so I don't know what's on it. I don't know what kind of crops we've got or anything. I just downloaded it. I do know a little bit about it because I was talking to Scorpion earlier, and he was playing it all morning. So he gave me a little bit of an insight on it. So we're going to drive up here. This is where you start, right here. So the first thing you need to do is you need to build your farm, which is a little different concept. If you remember the Spectacle Island, where you had to tear all the trees down before you could plow and plant your fields, this is kind of similar to that. The only difference is you need to repair. I mean, you bought this. It's sold. There's a for sale sign here, and you bought it. It's yours, but it's a fixer-upper completely. So you had to do that. You had to fix it up. And here's how you do it. You click on these little jobbers right here. God, my speed boosts are terrible. Click on these little jobbers right here, and it builds your stuff for you. All right. So we've got a barn. Do the doors come open even? They sure do. Let's open those up. We might want to put some equipment in there. Okay, so that's what you do. And now, wait a minute. Let me see if I've got... What was that? Did that door make that big noise? It sounded like a cannon going off. Alright, so let me check and see if this stuff is costing us anything. I think this is your grain silo over here. Let's click on that and watch the money. Is it costing us to build this? Not that I mind if it does, I'm just curious. Didn't cost a dime. Interesting. Alright, this seems to be our grain silo. We got a light switch here. What does it do? Is that for inside or outside? Outside. Sweet. Oh, there's a gold friggin' nugget. Don't pick it up. Okay, so we drive through here to put our grains in, and you pick them up over on the side here. That's convenient enough. That's over here. Now, you got a big thing over here, but look, there's more building. Let's see what this is about here. Another storage shed just like the other one. Okay. And what's this one over here? I'll bet this probably has something to do with your fertilizers and seeds and stuff, but let's find out. Yep, I was right. I was just guessing because I haven't tried this, but I knew it had to do something, and that was the only thing it was missing if this is your main farm. Now, what you have to do is, from what Scorpion told me, is you click on these things, it builds your building. We need to build our homestead up here, and then there should be a button someplace on here that will take all of those buttons away, because they're still there. Excuse me. Why are they still there? Because you can tear it down if you want to. Come on, speed boots. You can tear it down, since it doesn't cost you anything. Now you say, why would you want to do that? Well, if you wanted placeables in here, you could put placeables in here. You wouldn't have to go with what's on the farm. That's my guess. I could be wrong. I very seldom am. All right, so anyway, let's build the house up a little bit here. Cleaned it right up. Cleaned it right up. Okay, now once you got that done, you can go over to this little icon here and click on it, and it takes all your little other icons away. And if you wanted to do something different, like tear them down again, you can just go over there and click on that spot again. What the hell is that thundering noise? It sounds like cannons going off. What's that all about? All right, so we don't have any equipment. When you buy the map, the farm, it does come with equipment. I don't generally like the equipment that they give you, so I sell everything and start, you know, fresh. So that's what I'm going to do. In the meantime, I think we only own one farm. Is it just the one field that we own? Let's see what we own. Field management. We own field 10 and 11. So we got 10 and 11 and 17. And that's it, it looks like. 10, 11, and 17. That's all we get. So we'll start with that, I guess. Let's see about buying some equipment. I've got my truck and my... Oh, I did buy this. I don't know if I'm going to keep using this for sure. But what's that doing in here? I thought I took that folder out. All right, I need to clean this up a little bit. I've got mods in here I don't need, so I'm going to have to clean that up. Let's go into harvesters, though. Wait a minute. Let's grab these. We're going to use these headers. The reason I want these is I don't have very many modded headers that have wheels on them, so I'm going to use this one. So we're going to buy that. And then we're going to buy the Capella. Now I could have... Oh, geez. Let's change the color to kind of a yellowish. Maybe a little bit more orangish. Can I choose the color on that? No, you can't. No upgrades. Okay, so that's going to have to be red. Too bad. So sad. Let's get this thing motating. Let's see. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? I've already got. I'm already towing something. Let me grab the header if I can. I mean, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. All right. I'm going to have to do something cheaty here. Hang on. Bear with me. Oh, that wasn't good. Get out of there. Let's put it in the field instead. Look how tiny the fields are. This is going to be... We're not going to make any money. I'll tell you. And then, can we go through the hedges? Damn it. Now, that's not necessarily a problem, these hedges, because you can take them out with a chainsaw, if I'm not mistaken. So, we'll have to do that. Let's drop this buggy. Let's drop that buggy there. And we'll go back and get our header. Or our headers. Woohoo! I didn't realize how fast this combine is. Combine's pretty dang fast. So, yeah, you can take the hedges out. I don't know if you can take all the hedges out, but I think you can. If you got a chainsaw, you can take your hedges out, but you're going to need a stump remover. So we'll have to get one of those if we're going to take hedges out. Alright, this is kind of tight back here. Oh, I hit a button. Dang it. Alright, we got that. I hit a dang button when I was spinning a wheel. Let's grab our header here if we can. Am I up against the fence? Dang it. I got it. Head back down to the farm. We got this. I don't have a truck yet, but on these very small fields like this, and if you remember in Spectacle Island, I use Stubby for a grain truck, and I'm going to probably do that again for now until I get that situated as to what kind of equipment I need. It's not a very large map, so you don't need big, huge equipment like I normally use. I like this combine because it's actually pretty small in stature. And like I said, we're not going to need huge equipment on this map. The fields are teeny tiny. So we're not going to... Also, by the way, I'm on easy mode for two reasons. One, Farm Sim 19 is coming out soon. I don't know how long I'll play this. Two, the fields are so small, I think you get better yields if you have easy mode on, and you can make more money, the yields are better, and all that kind of stuff doodle-doo. Let me drop this header. Let's get around here. And I noticed when I came on, a lot of my crops are withered already before I even started, so I'm going to have to plow them under. Right, I don't own a plow. I'm going to have to buy a plow. Let's see what we've got available in here. I didn't put a lot of mods in, but I did put some. That's overkill right there. That's going to be overkill. I need to find another plow. I don't have one in the map. Okay. I didn't think about mods on this. I just threw a bunch of mods in. Let's see about a tractor. Let's see. Not that. Is that the one I want to use? No, that's not it. I'll use this one. Standard design. I don't need double wheels. It's a small farm. Let's just go with normal wheelage. And then what else did I need? I'm going to need a stump remover, as I said, but the hedges are going to stay for now until I figure out what I want to do. So bear with me. I need to get some equipment. I cannot work without a decent plow, and that plow is way too big. So hang on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I am back. Let me take a look at what I got in plows now. Let's see. I have this LT here. It's only 10 meters, and I've got the 26. Let's see. There was another one. What was it? Oh, maybe there wasn't. Okay, we're gonna go with this one here. Let's pop this one out. Let's buy it. And we've got a tractor over there. Let's go find the tractor and a plow, and we go to work. Now there's a couple areas also that you're going to have to build. And that is the animals. I haven't been to the animals yet. Again, I was chatting with Scorpion this morning, and he was actually playing the game while I was loading everything. So I actually have not driven this map. I don't know where anything's at. I barely knew what I showed you this morning about building that stuff. But as we were talking, he was mentioning, you know, the hedges are cuttable. Make sure you have a stump grinder. Where some of the areas are, there's a buildable place over there. The animal farms all have to be built. So we'll take a look at that. I don't own a lot of fields, but I want to start plowing them so I can get going with some harvesting here right away. And I think this is one of our fields, and it is already withered. So we're going to plow it. Now I just downloaded this plow, so as you notice, it isn't really fast. It's a normal plow, normal mod. I haven't touched it with what I usually do, which is speed them up. These fields are so small, it's gonna take 10 seconds to do this anyway, so it doesn't matter how fast it goes. Is there a tree in the friggin' field? Oh, I hate when that happens. I don't know of a farmer that would leave a tree in his field. Yeah, I don't even know if this map has terrain on it or not. I haven't seen any mud yet, but that doesn't mean it's not here. Give this thing a little bit of traction here. Oh no, I missed a stalk. What am I going to do? Since the fields are so darn small, I may have to start buying up fields. It can't be too expensive, I wouldn't think. Some of these hedges are going to have to go. They're just going to have to. But we'll work on that later. I want to get started with some farming here so we can get some crops coming in right away. I can buy some animules. I gotta be in a hurry. That's why I'm playing on easy mode. Like I said, Farm Sim 19's coming out in a week or so. I haven't even bought it yet. I better get off my butt and buy the game, I guess. Debating whether to buy it from Steam or from Giant. You got pros and cons on either one. I bought the first couple of games I bought from Giant. When I moved the games around to different computers, it's a pain in the ass because you got to go find your game codes and all that stuff. If you get it from Steam, you can put it on computer to computer to computer. You don't have to worry about the licensing and all that kind of stuff. You got auto updates. Sometimes the auto updates are a little bit easier on Steam because it's doing it in the background. And sometimes with some of these games, when you buy them from the developer and there's an update, it seems like everybody's trying to download the update at one time, and so you're waiting all day to try to load your game up. Steam's a little bit easier than that. I don't like the fact that Steam's trying to control everything, but you know who isn't nowadays. Let's go to field 10 and work on that. I don't have a seeder yet. I haven't decided which one to buy. Probably want a pretty small one. Let me check before I plow that under. It is withered also. All your crops are withered. What the hell? These are postage stamp fields, though. Good Lord, they're small. We're not going to make $1 million as a farmer on this game. This tractor may be a little bit of overkill, but I wanted a powerful tractor that was small in stature, and this is it. You can't get much more powerful than this tractor. This tractor is as powerful as the big buds, but it's small. You could probably actually use big bud on this, just don't put the dual wheels on. Or the twin wheels, whatever you want to phrase that as. Apologize in advance for my voice. I woke up this morning with weather's changing, and I don't have allergies per se, but sometimes in the morning I just kind of got a froggy voice for a while when the weather's cold. It's bright and sunny today, but it's only supposed to get up to 54 at the highest, and it got down to in the 30s last night. So winter's actually coming on. Fall is here. We actually had fires going the last couple of days in the house. I prefer wood heat over electric heat, so we generally have a fire going. It's just more comfortable. There's just something about wood heat. It's just, electric heat just dries you out, and the wood, it's just different. It's just different. Now, let's find field 17. It's not that close to the farm, so let's go figure out what's on it. One thing about it, I'm getting my plowing out of the way. So, early. If you like a small European style map, Alien Jim does a good job on his maps. Alright, is this 17? And it's probably wilted. It's withered. It sure is. Alright. Man. Nice way to, well, you know, it probably would be, because think about it. Whomever sold that farm just gutted it out. We had to rebuild the farmhouse. We had to put in all the buildings. They pretty much gutted it out. So wouldn't it stand to reason that somebody just walked off and left the crops? Whatever happened, I don't know. Maybe they just went bankrupt and said, to hell with it, we're out of here. Sell everything we could sell. Maybe they lost everything. Maybe the bank took everything, which isn't very real, because if a bank owned it, they would hire somebody to come in and take the crops off. They wouldn't let the crops go, even if they foreclosed on the farm. They would hire some other farmer to come in and get those crops. There's a lot of value there. Listen, you know. So somebody just walked off and left it for whatever reason. It's my assumption. I like to create these scenarios in my mind. I just I'm not a what do they call that? I'm not a role player per se, but I like a good story. It has to make sense. You know, I don't like playing a game that doesn't make any sense. But, you know, I do play games that don't make sense all the time. But if you know what I'm talking about, I like to make it my own. Let's put it that way. When I play a farm sim, it's my farm. It's my home. It's where my family's being raised. That's the way I'm thinking in my mind. And I have to make it my own. So there's got to be a story. There's no reason why somebody would just walk off and let the crops wither without something happening in their lives. So I like to create those scenarios that make sense to me, that explain why something would happen. I know, silly, but it's the way I am. Silly. I can be silly. Doesn't hurt to be silly. I might speed this plow up a little bit. I don't even know where I got this plow. I can't recall. It's on my OneDrive. I don't know if I've ever used it, and I'm pretty sure I haven't, because I haven't modded it. I must have picked it up someplace where I needed a small plow that worked well, and just used it and put it into OneDrive. I like to have a wide variety of equipment, small to large, so I can make it work on any farm that I might be playing. Alright, we've about got this thing whipped out. Now I need to take a look at what would make sense for me to buy if I bought a couple other fields here. Okay, pick this monster up, get back to the farm. There's some grass out there. I could probably cut those trees down and make a grass field out of that. Of course, I don't own that field, but there's quite a bit of grass there. What does this say? Garden Center and Livestock Market. There is something interesting that I found at some point when I was looking for this farm. I'll show it to you in a second. Let me get over here and get this guy out of the way. Okay, I want to run over there and see what is buildable over here. What is this? It doesn't even say. Vehicle shop, BGA bunker to the left, garden center and livestock market to the right. What is this? What is this? What does it show on the map? It doesn't show. So what is this? Let me cut my speed boots down. Oh, okay. Just another part of another staging area or something. Why is it every time I run these things I hear that great big boom like a cannon going off? So it's just another little staging area is all. Alright, fine. We'll go with that. Let me show you something interesting that I found. Let me think about where it's at. Let's get this guy up in the air. I wasn't going to do this, but maybe I will. I wasn't going to do a flyby. I was just going to play the game, but it's a small map. It'll just take a few minutes to do it. As soon as I get this thing hot and ready to go. Okay, this is your placeable area. It's not very big, but you can put a few things over here. Put the mini map up. Okay, now what was I looking for? I was looking for the farm or the animals or whatever. I haven't been to the animals yet. But as you can see, looking below us here, there's our farm. There's our couple of fields that we just plowed. They're very small. I might buy the surrounding fields here if I've got any money. If I've got some money. But you can see there are some very small fields. If we look at the map, they're mostly small. There's just a couple of larger ones, but most of them are medium-sized to small. Now, what was it and where was I that I found what I was looking for? That I found there. Okay. Let me show you. I was flying over here trying to find out where the animals were, and then I stopped and decided that I would just play the map. So I haven't actually looked at a lot of area here, but there was something I saw from the air. There. See that giant gold nugget? If you're into finding the gold nuggets, we'll find this one first. If you look at the map, it's in this green area between field 31 and 40. If you run over that giant gold nugget, you get your first 10 nuggets. Now, why is it important to get your first 10 nuggets? Well, after you get your 10th nugget, then all the other nuggets will magically appear on your map, the locations for them. So if you run over here and get this gold nugget, that gives you a fresh start on getting all the gold nuggets. Now, I hate mini games. I don't care if I get the gold nuggets, so it didn't really interest me, but there you go. I'm going to try to stay away from that damn thing. Let's see what the animals are all about. That must be the pig sty. And if you remember, I told you had to build your own. So, let me land in one of these fields here. Alright. Let's jump over here. Now, like I said, I think you have to build this stuff, so let's do this. We're gonna have to do it sooner or later. What you do is you walk up to a certain point and you click on that with your mouse, and it'll build the building and clean it up. And then this is a silo, so it's another farm actually. Let's see. Since the icons don't go away, let me try to do this in some kind of a manner. Let me run over and see what this one does. Must be other farmers working. I hear chainsaws going. Alright, got another shed. A biggin. We got a biggin. Alright. Let's run over here. What is that? Just a grass field? Looks like it. Man, must be a lot of grass fields. Two of them there, too. Oh, there's your cow barn. Interesting. That's it. There's your pasture. Okay. All right. Sweet. That's cool. That's cute. That's cute. What is this? Water? Or is that feed? I think that's feed. This is water. Yeah, that's feed. Okay, so that one over there is also feed. So you got to have a place to put your silage and your MRA and your, or TMR. Now here's that big gunshot thing again. What the heck is that? All right, let's see what this is here. Was that always there? Wait a minute. Okay, I did that. I did that. I did that already. Did that put that in too? Hang on. I don't remember seeing that. Hang on. Let me slow these damn boots down. It did. It put the silage thing in too. Okay. Interesting. All right. Let's put it back. There it went. So put the silage thing in. What does this one do then? What does this do? Oh, well, let's take a look. Oh, another shed. That's why there's no hedge there. This is the sheep thing, I think. Maybe. No. Is this sheep? Is that what this is? Huh. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. Alright, let's go inside. Maybe there's the wool things in here. Yeah, I bet that's it. There's the wool thing, I'll bet. I bet. Bada. Okay, that doesn't open. Let's close this up. Can we? Can we close it after it's open? Oh, it's got the double door thing. This must be the buy. This is where you buy and sell. Yeah, there you go. This is your sheeps right here. Alright, we'll leave that. What does this do over yonder? What does this one do? Another building, probably. Hey, good guess, eh? Pig. This is pigs. Hey, we got a pig pen. Sweet. Alright. Now, did I miss any of those? Let's run around. Make sure I didn't miss any of those little icon thingies. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Okay, this field is corn. This field is the pasture for the. Remember, I thought there was a lot of pastures, a lot of grass. This is a sheep pasture. Wow, why it's so big, I do not know. But I don't really care. Right at this moment, it's not a big concern. So let me run over to this thing right here. What the hell is that noise? Oh, water. Well, we know where the water's at. You can hear it a mile away. Okay, that will turn all the icons off. And we're ready to go with animals. Isn't that sweet? Let's go find the helicopter and see a man about a horse. Let's get in the helicopter again and see if there's any other things on the field, on the farm, that we need to actually build like that. Interesting. So you have to build your buildings, build your farms, and you also have to take a chainsaw and take the hedges out if you don't like the hedges. And what Scorpion said is make sure, because once you cut the hedges down, it leaves stumps. So you're going to have to take the stumps out, just so you know. All right, taking a look at the map. let's just do a quick flyover. I got about 4 minutes left in the episode, and we'll take a quick look. So let me do that. Let me just fly around the map. Let's start going north here so that you can just get a good look at it. Let me get the camera angle out so we can look at it. And we've got there's trees everywhere. Field 50 is probably our biggest field. I think we're at the top of the map here. There's what looks to be mills of some kind. We'll look at that individually in the next episode. There's a place down here to build. There's buildable stuff down here. So we'll look at that in the next episode. Looks like some kind of chickens. Must be a chicken farm. So we get to play Colonel Sanders. I don't think there's any trains in the game. There's a BGA. Do we have to build the BGA? Doesn't look like it. I don't see any buildable stuff there. Not a problem. Let's head down this way. Man, there's some tiny fields, isn't there? Not everything has to be big. Is that our shop? Is that our dealer down there? That's our dealer. See how small this is? It takes you seconds to get around. Is that just another farm area? Must be. Alright, let's head on down southeast here. There's the buildable area that we have for placeables right there. Okay, what was this area? Is this some kind of orchards? This is the garden center. So this is where your garden center is, and you've got your hot houses right there for the vegetables. Okay. Greenhouses is what I was trying to think of. Alright, is this for lumber? No, this is a waterworks. Interesting. Cool. Nice little touch there. Got a little bit of a village maybe right here. And we've got some more buildables down there. We'll have to check that out. I haven't looked at the crops yet. We'll come back in the next episode. We're gonna have to take a look at the details on the crops and stuff. All right, am I already at the corner? I am. All right, there's your livestock place. And I'm hitting a barrier here, so I can't go anymore. I don't know what this is here, unless it's grapes or something. I don't know. We'll have to check that out in the next episode. Maybe it's just a tree farm. Looks like a tree farm, but I don't know. We'll check it out. Looks like you can buy those strips individually. There's the animal farm, and we're right back where we started. So, okay, very small map. That's okay, not a problem. Let me see, where am I? Let's head down to our farm. Boy, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump, and you're all around this field. So I am running out of time. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I hope you had fun. If you did come back, we'll see the next one. Give it a like if you liked it. Share it with a friend. Subscribe if you haven't to the channel. And I'll see you on the farm in the next episode. In the meantime, happy farming.